problem, I mean, even with, I don't think we have a significantly large number of fields devoted to grass-like substances, in this case clover, but oh my goodness, it does take a long time to work them. Oh, missed that one. And part of the problem, I mean, obviously the problem with clover is workers just don't like it. I think they mow it okay, but once you've done the mowing, they won't windrow it, they won't ted it, you know, they don't recognize it, and so it's a problem trying to get this job done quickly. Obviously they won't, you know, workers don't work with balers, workers don't work with wrappers. So either you have to do all of that under follow me, which does work, or you have to just do it all yourself. And therein lies why it takes so long to do this. I mean, it's kind of like the same with a lot of the other things like potato harvest, sugar beet harvest, forage harvesting. You know, you've got to use a worker on one piece of equipment, but then 90% of your harvest the worker won't do, and so you end up taking a long time doing those things because you have to do so much on the side while the worker's just sitting around waiting for you to do what it can't. And the same's true here. Obviously with grass, with grass this would be a little bit easier because the workers will do at least some of the tasks, things like windrowing, things like tedding. Okay, I guess back to the baler. We're like two in a patchy row here to complete this. So yay. Excuse me. Okay. I think I can probably get this on the line. Go. So fairly sure we're not going to have another full collection trailer of bales here. And also with this much clover hay, I'm probably not doing any more of this. So from now onwards, all of our clover cuts are going to be clover silage. And I think looking at the amount of clover we have in the lower field, we're not looking at keeping any more. Okay, let's light things up so I can actually see what's going on at this end of the field. Okay, and as I said, Bit of a ruddy row here. Threadbare row of clover. Actually, it looks like a little bit more than a row there. Ooh, can we make another one? May go and collect the edge here. Not getting this turning very well. There we go. Okay. Thought I saw a little bit over here, but I think we're getting now down to there isn't enough. 700. Ooh. Okay, there's some over the gate here. There's some behind the gate there. At least it looked like there was some behind the gate. I can't see it now. Oh yeah. $380. Oh, come on. 3,800 even. Said it would be really nice. Looks like there's some along that edge there. Is it enough for a full bale? Well, we're 3,900. This is actually tedded hay. 69, 73, 78, 82. Come on. What was that hit? Oh, man. Oh. No, there's none there. Okay, I think there might be some down by the dry goods storage area. Or along the back of the barn. Oh yeah. That'll work. And boop, 94. 97, ding, done. And we got more clover hay, but that's fine. Pull over here, we'll unload that. And fold it up. And I can turn the lights off. Now, I'm going to jump out and pull up the map. Oh. And reset that baler. And that resets it over here. And the active the act of resetting the baler will empty it. So as soon as we start the next baler, oh, it also sets the maintenance level to crap. That's a shame. Okay, Well, I guess I can live with that. The whole idea there is, as soon as we start the next baling job, I'm baling exactly what I want, be it straw, straight clover. What I don't want to end up with is a clover hay bale right at the beginning of a job where I'm not actually looking to produce any clover hay. And with only 50 litres in the baler, that's 3,950 litres of clover that's not going to then become stuff. Nitrogen is bad, pH is okay. Okay. So nitrogen bad means we need to get the sprayer out on these fields. I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure I needed to do that anyway. There is actually a mod that I think if you press Shift and Delete with that mod it installed will clear out a baler. It's a bit late now, but probably something I should have thought about. Okay, and 10 bales. Yay for us. Sheeps will be happy. So I think right now we are going to spend the rest of this evening, after we finish stacking, cleaning everything up and putting it all away. That's going to take a little. Okay. No, other button, fold it up. Always get mixed up with that one. It uses the activate button rather than the unfold button to lower the picker-upper device. I mean, most equipment, the first button you press is unfold. And then work your way from there. So that's a little bit closer, I guess. Let's get it straight again. We'll do the crab steering thing. The bales up and shuffle it all in. Ooh, well, that's a bit of a mess. Let's straighten the arms up. There we go. Okay, now I can edge my way in, drop that there, and try and fail. Oh, fail completely. Do not fail completely. Lower the doodad, and then there it goes. Do not push a bale from the top, it's much easier pushing it from the bottom. Alrighty, that's that done. Let's grab the rest. This is a lot of hay, I will give you that much. Ooh, that's dodgy. Okay, I like I said, this has a reset point. As soon as you reach a certain distance away from the bales you just put down, the pickup, the auto load will activate. So you've got to be very careful with this. Trailers tend to have you've got to turn off the unload feature. This one, it just unloads and then you're done. So I press the unload, push that in. Now if I reverse back too far, that's probably far enough for the auto load to turn on. Now I'm not going to be able to get that last bale with this spike. And park that over there. Got 2 more bales, they're nicely stacked. Yeah, we'll give our new tractor a bit of a clean. Yay, clean tractor. Probably do with a weight on the front of it. I don't know that I need wheel weights on this one. But it is an option on the baler, although again, like the case, it's a little underpowered. But we could probably do the field down by the sheep at the bottom there. Number 5. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's pull out completely. Okay. Yeah, so the reason I have to do it this way, unfortunately this isn't an auto load bale fork, is because we're going to grab these 2, and if I was using the telehandler, what would then happen is as I drive in here to drop these off, oops, it would auto load a random bale from these stacks here, which is kind of a bad thing. So, not gonna do that. Back up a bit, plonk it vertical. That looks reasonable. And we are done. Yeah. Let's try that again. We are done. Duh. Lots too much overhang. Okay. I'll do the other 6 bales with the auto load because we don't have an issue there. Bucket, thing. This was parked behind the truck, but thinking, what's the problem? I've got it too low to the ground, haven't I? Yeah. Put the arms in the gap, in the dirt and the mud and the grime. And yay, front loader tractor is done. This was an upgrade from a Lindner 130, I believe. Actually, we started life with a Lindner 90 and we quickly outgrew that. Fortunately, the Alpine DLC came out just in time, so I was able to upgrade the 130, or upgrade the 90 to the 130, and still that was our sort of front loader yard tractor. And they're not really useful for much else because they don't have much in the way of useful fieldwork tyres. They just come with standards. You can't have weights, you can't have lots of things, so it's just easier. They make a very fine yard tractor, and I think they do have reasonable grass tyres, so if you want to do mowing with them, they're quite good for that. Unfortunately, they don't have significant horsepower, so the mowing kit you're going to be running is going to be quite small. But that's kind of fine. Okay, I'm going to put the older hay over here. So we use the old stuff first, we use the new stuff later. I must be careful not to drive too close to the wall, because we could suck the bales through the wall, which would also be a bad thing. And, oh, it's still before 8 o'clock, so they're still doing well. Shadows are forming though. And another trick you can do here is to try and line your wheels up on the previous wheel tracks. And you might just about manage to get everything all lined up right. Okay, put the forks away. Telehandler stuff I keep in at the bale sell point, because why not? Saves me getting mixed up between front loader equipment and telehandler equipment. Okay, that's all done. Plug this back on the trailer. I don't think the sheep were short of food. No, they're fine. So, yeah, that's all the baling done. Going to leave the bucket on the front. I mean, really, we're now at the point I don't need to clean the sheep up. They're not breeding anymore. They're not. They might be still producing wool, but not by significant numbers. So we could just skip cleaning and just go to our normal maintenance mode, where we give them enough to be going on with. Ooh, and that was the wrong way to turn the wheel. Ooh, darn. Let's go backwards. Backwards is good. And scrape along the edge of that wall if we can avoid it. There we go. Okay, we're pretty in good condition with this lot, so I'm just going to stick this back where we got it from. Actually, I think I put this one in the bottom, but we now have a little bit more room in that shed to the right of us there, because I had to remove the headers. Where'd my cultivator go? Did I put that in that shed there? It's certainly looking like I did. Okay. I used to have the plough and the cultivator down in this shed, or shelter. just because it was an easier place as any to put them in, and it kept all the field prep equipment in the same place. But I have a feeling that tonight's gonna be... We have a potato planter. Yeah, I put the cultivator in there. I'm going to leave that open because we've got to bring the planter back. Our shiny new green tractor can go back up to the top. Looks like that thing has drifted. So I'm going to try and do my best to push that back a little. Steer the wheel that way. It's very, very difficult to maneuver. I'd probably do better with the JCB, but definitely hitching up this trailer to your front hitch makes it a lot easier to maneuver. It looks like that shifted. I'm gonna just connect to it if I can, and that should bring... Don't want to move too much, that's the thing here. I'm really just trying to get the hitch out so that the next time we want to pull that out, we can get at it. Now, probably that's all going to drift and mess up. The hedge at the back will stop it drifting too far back. So, question 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, that's not a full one. So we got 9 times 14, 90, 126 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. 126, 138 silage bales total. Which is quite some going, I think. I'll stick that by the JCB. Problem is I forgot to check the bale counts when I finished doing stuff. With the